Hello guys and welcome to the video. I am going to be doing a January favorites. I haven't been really consistent with my favorites videos, but I did just do an activewear favorite, so I'm not really going to be including any clothing or activewear obviously in this video. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out because there actually was a few pieces that I was going to include in this video until I filmed that one, and then I took those ones out of this video. And actually, in addition to activewear favorites, this Dead Fit apparel crop top is dropping I think sometime in February, so these have become a new favorite. It literally says dedicated down the sleeve, has a logo right here, and this color gray is super sick. I have nothing like it. So anyways, that was kind of a side ramble, but any activewear or like fitness clothing is going to be in my activewear haul that was a few videos ago, so go check that out if you were interested in hearing about those types of favorites. But other than that, I'm just going to be talking about my general favorites for the past month or maybe the past 2 months, because I don't think I did a December favorites actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So these are just kind of my current favorites right now. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I linked everything down below that I talked about, and yeah, so let's just get started. Alright, so I'm going to start out with two makeup products, I guess, or just like cosmetic products. So the first thing is actually this Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. So this is just a setting spray from Morphe. I had mentioned before a Too Faced setting spray, which I do love that as well, but this is more of a mist, so I really like this one too. So I got this at Ulta, but it's just like a super fine mist, which is what I really like, instead of like a spray. So this has kind of been my go-to since I got it probably about a month ago, and yeah, I'm just a really big fan of this. It smells so good, and like I said, it's a really fine mist, so it just like feels really good, and it doesn't leave like big fat water droplets on your face. So that is something I've been really enjoying in terms of the makeup world. And obviously you can find it on Morphe.com. You can use code James for 10% off. Shout out James Charles. And along with makeup, I also have this Tarte chapstick. So I'm actually a really big fan of Burt's Bees. I love Burt's Bees, and I really like the mintiness of Burt's Bees, but sometimes it's too much. If I have it on my lips, like I don't really want to drink things or eat things because it has almost that, not the toothpaste effect, but like you have that mintiness on your mouth. But I do love the mintiness because it just feels nice and fresh, and like when your lips are chapped, it's the most refreshing thing ever. This Tarte chapstick, I forget what it's called. It's like something Replenish or something. It's obviously gonna be linked down below, but they actually have colored ones as well, but I just got clear. So it's just this chapstick, goes up like that. I want to say it's definitely under $20. It was probably around $18, I think, but it's really, really nice. It goes on really smooth. It's like super juicy, and it has like the slightest bit of that mint to it, so like you honestly only need to apply a tiny bit and your lips just get super refreshed. And it only has, like I said, the tiniest bit of mint, so it doesn't like ruin everything. Like you can still eat and drink with it, and it's not like super minty. So that's something I really liked about this, because when I don't want to just like put my Burt's Bees on, this is like my go-to. So I don't talk about chapstick that much, but I'm like a big chapstick person. I need it like every single day. So this has kind of been my second go-to behind Burt's Bees. I never really thought I would buy like makeup brand chapstick, but it's actually really good, and I've had it for about a week and a half, 2 weeks now, and you really only need to use it sparingly because it's, like I said, it's really like juicy, as weird as that sounds. But yeah, I'm super happy with this product, and that's kind of it. So next, I'm going to talk about my new favorite protein bars. I've been talking about these for the past probably few months in my videos, but I haven't included them in a favorites. As you guys know, I am with the supplement company First Form, and they created these level 1 protein bars, and they are low temperature processed so that they don't bother your stomach. If you're someone who protein bothers your stomach, usually level 1 does not bother people who are typically bothered, because it is low temperature processed, so it doesn't give that like bloating, really uncomfortable feeling that usually protein gives to people. And these flavors are incredible. They're literally like candy bars. So you guys know I was a big fan of Fortifix and like Fit Crunch and all those bars like that, which these have that same type of texture. They're like 7 layers or something insane like that. They have that same texture, except for they're a lot lower in carbs. So they're only 19 carbs, 20 protein, but they do have 13 fat, which is kind of a lot, but at the same time, I compare it to freaking Power Crunch bars. I used to eat those, and those have 13 grams of fat, and they're like air. So these are actually like significant meal replacement bars, so they definitely do kind of fill you up a bit. I still use them as a snack, but they are technically meal replacement bars. Yeah, so they have salted caramel, peanut butter lover, and chocolate crunch. If I had to do an order, it would probably be peanut butter lover, salted caramel, and then chocolate. But anyway, so I have a free shipping link in my bio for those. And you do have to order in boxes of 2, so you have to buy 2 at a time, which kind of makes it a little bit pricey, but 1, it is worth it, and 2, if you don't like it, they have a 110% money back guarantee. So if you didn't like them or weren't as satisfied as you thought, you know, for the price, you can return them and they'll give you your money back plus more because they're that confident in their product. So level 1 bars have been my new go-to. You guys know I'm kind of a protein bar freak, and those have been my number 1 since I've gotten them. So I think that's kind of saying a lot. Next is, I guess not one specific thing, but patches. Okay, I literally have now probably like 30 patches. I've gotten them from Amazon and Etsy both. I'm obsessed. I have so many, and I've actually decked out my jacket quite a bit now, so I'll actually show you guys. So this is kind of how my jacket is coming along now. So I have 2 over here, I have 4 on this side, and then I have a Supreme one on the back here above the Blossom. But I've just been really into adding patches to things. I just think it adds a super unique vibe to things, because like say you were to just buy a regular Forever 21 flannel and then just like put some patches on it, like no one has that same flannel. That's like your own personalized thing. So I've been like really into patches, and they just have so many cool ones, so many like brand name ones, which I feel like is kind of a ripoff. Like they have like Vans ones, obviously Supreme, and then just like a bunch of cute ones. I don't know, I just have a thing for them. I don't know why, but like this one is like a black heart, it says Nope on it. This one's really pretty. It says the mountains are calling and I must go. That's like super me. Vans again. So like I just have a bunch of random ones, and just like, I don't know, I think they're so pretty and cute. So like I said, I get a bunch on Amazon and Etsy. I would just type in like keywords and like iron-on patch, and you'll get so many different things popping up. So if you're interested in patches, that's what I recommend doing, and that's kind of it. I just think it's a really cool way to customize your own stuff. I'm just trying to get things that other people don't have. And so for me, like if I was to buy something that a lot of people had, being able to kind of customize it in that way by adding like certain patches to it, it just kind of gives that level of it's mine and I'm the only one who has something like it. So I like that. But yeah, so iron-on patches are my jam as of the last like month. So I figured I would throw that in here as a favorite, and yeah. So the next thing I've actually talked about in a video before, but it was never in like a favorites video, and it's definitely a favorite for me. So these are these Savage glasses from Movement, and I actually want to go back and get like this brown tortoise pair too. So I wear them in a lot of my videos. They probably look weird with the ring light, but they're just these like all black glasses. I think they're super cool looking. I don't know why, but I really like this style of glasses, and I had nothing like it. And I also never really had, I don't want to say expensive because these are $65, but I've never had like more than $15 pair of glasses. So I don't know, I really like having like that one go-to pair that I love that to me is like a little bit pricier and I just take better care of, I guess. So like I said, I do want to go back and get the other color too. I just really like the shape of them. So yeah, I know I mentioned them before and you guys have seen me wear them in a lot of my videos, but these are definitely a favorite of mine, and I've never like come out and really said these are a favorite of mine, so hi, here they are. Like I said, they are this style Savage by Movement, and I do have a code. It's always in my description box. It's just paigereilly15 to save $15 off your purchase, making those glasses only like $40, I think. So yeah, not trying to push codes or anything like that, but those are definitely a favorite. Every single day I've been wearing them, and I can't really go to any other glasses now. Those are like my go-to, the only ones I wear, so that's kind of that. And then I have 2 things that are not necessarily tangible items. So one of these things I've talked about a lot, and that is the show The 100. So if you're like me, you have a really hard time finding shows that you're super into, or that like, for me, I like just don't find a lot of shows that I get like really involved in, and I love having a show that I'm super invested in and that I can watch every night. So like Anthony and I now set aside time every night. It's kind of like our time. Like we lay on the couch, I'm here, he's here, and we just watch a few episodes of this show. And I think it's a super interesting show and like really action filled. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's scary, but there is like murders and stuff, so I don't know, it's definitely not for everyone, but I do think it's a really good show. Every episode I'm like super stressed out, but I kind of like shows like that because it just keeps me really invested. So The 100 on Netflix is a bomb show. We've been watching it for a couple weeks now, and I know I've mentioned it a few times in my videos, but I wanted to like come out and say that's kind of a favorite right now. But we're on season 3, and I think there's 5 on Netflix and maybe 1 on TV right now. I haven't checked, but yeah, I'm really excited about kind of finishing the show. I am really, really into it right now. So that is definitely a favorite of mine. And then the next thing is an app, and you guys all probably know of Lightroom. So Lightroom is a photo editing app, and I recently have been obsessed with it. I'm going to show you guys on my phone. I'm going to do a screen recording and put it on here. So basically, what I love about this app is, I don't want to say I'm lazy, but I also don't have great editing skills. So you can buy people's presets, and I bought this guy's presets. And they're super like tropical and beachy, so I just kind of want to show you a few pictures that I've edited with this preset. And if you guys really like them, like I would recommend going and getting them. They were only $15 for a preset, which honestly it takes your photos to the next level. So I personally think it was worth it for me because I just love the way that it changes the vibe of my photos. And like I said, I don't want to really depend on presets to edit my photos, but it is really helpful when you have people who know what they're doing the photo. And then it actually also shows all the settings, so you can go and kind of see what they did to create that photo look. So I think it's kind of good for learning too. But anyway, so I'm just gonna go through a few of my photos and show you like the before and after, and yeah. So here is the after, the before, after. And then we have this one, before, after. Like I said, these are really like tropical presets, so they work really well on photos like this. Like, it just makes it so much more like beautiful and vibey. I'm really obsessed with the way that it makes photos look. Oh, this one's kind of scandalous. But like it just brings out the blues, which I love, and it also just has like that rosy color too. So these are just a few of the photos that I edited with a preset, and I just think it looks super sick. Also, like these ones look cool too. It just like changes the color of the photos, which I just really like that type of vibe that it has. These ones were really good too. It just made it a lot more vibrant. Okay, I love. And then a couple more. I know you guys don't really need to see all these, but this preset as well, Anthony and I just like went and shot, and these pictures were kind of just normal like blah photos, but it just like totally changed the color and the vibe of the whole photo, and I just really, really liked the way that they came out. So yeah, that's kind of it, I guess. I think that it adds like a super cool touch to photos. So I don't know, I'm a big fan of presets and just Lightroom in general. I never really used this editing app until I bought the presets, and I've been really, really into it lately because I really don't know how to edit photos like super good, I guess. It's teaching me a lot with color grading and stuff too, so I really like having them. But so I guess that's kind of it for my favorites. Sorry, I feel like that was a little bit short for favorites, so I'm sorry, but that's all I have this month. Like I said, I had like 3 or 4 items that I had in here, but I moved them to my activewear favorites, so I didn't want to like double up and say them twice. So go check out that video if you wanted to hear about my activewear favorites, and I think that's kind of it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have any questions, just leave them down below, but I think I linked everything that you guys need, so hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.